Hello everyone, it's Relaxing Sounds 92 here. I think today's gonna be a bit of a shorter video because I don't have a lot of time and it's already very noisy outside. I actually wanted to do a video in the morning here, but well, I had to bring my car to the garage and that took way longer than I wanted it to, so it's already afternoon. You can maybe also hear Emma purring. Today is just gonna be all kinds of things. A little bit of an old school kind of rumble. I've been watching ASMR Love again lately and I just really like that kind of old school style of videos where you just go through your stuff and you come across all sorts of items. And I have some exciting news. I am now a married woman, and on the day of the wedding I had this small package, like all kinds of things that I might possibly need, and I wanted to like put everything in its place again, but then I thought there are so many different things in here that it could sound nice. And my nails are very long, except for my poor thumb, which I broke, which was not fun. But I'm going on my honeymoon next week, so this is the last day I'm home alone before I'm off for a week and a half in a week. So I really wanted to get in a video before I went away. So I'm just gonna make noises with everything that I come across in here. I've had this bag for forever. You can see it's starting to like tear a little bit. And the inside was white and it's no longer white, as any woman who keeps makeup and stuff in these kind of bags knows. So I took all kinds of things with me on the day. I had very beautiful shoes that I knew would become uncomfortable after a while, so I also had very comfortable shoes, and I had an extra pair of socks with me because these are those ankle ones, and sometimes they just don't stay up my ankle, so I thought I could have one extra pair in here in case like the socks that I was wearing with the shoes were not gonna like make it, I don't know. I had some open space and I also thought it would be nice filler so not everything would be going everywhere. There's some construction going on at the other end of my street and it drives me nuts because I feel like it's been going on forever and I can't ever find a moment where I'm home alone and they're not working, making lots of noise. So today I just thought, well, whatever, I'm gonna film it now and we'll see what comes out of it. I'll just try to keep making sounds and everything so you can hear it in the background. So that's number one. I had zakdoekjes. Yeah. Well, I always think my English is pretty good, but then I film a video and I just napkins, like a package of napkins. I forget all the basic words. This is just good for anything, in my opinion. Emma has one of my 2 cats. She's a lady. She really likes my husband. I can see my husband now, I'm so happy about that. She likes him more. When I'm home, she'll make do with me. But whenever she comes and lie with me and I start petting her, she just grabs my arm and starts chewing on it, and it hurts. And she never does that to my husband. It's really annoying. I have lots of scratches on my arm right now. I had this with me. I didn't end up needing these because I had already put in foamy things around the heel of my shoes, so that helped. The place where I end up really hurting my feet were my little toes, because they got smooshed a little bit, and all the skin got really thin there. I didn't really get blisters. Well, thank God for the packaging being in English and in Dutch. I don't know, how does it open again? I barely ever use these. It seems like this is the closing side. It should open here or something. Oh, here, yeah. They are really old as well. We've had them for forever. They might actually not be right anymore. I'd have to check that. So I had these. I actually put one of these over my little toe. That got painful. Oh, that's so soft you can barely hear it. I have some makeup items in here. A lip liner and a lip gloss. I have to return this to the man who did my hair and makeup. I actually forgot completely during the day to actually do something about my lips, but that's also why we chose this color, so it wore off, and it was not really a problem that I forgot. I was busy minding other things, but I don't think you can really blame me. It was a really good party though. We had a very nice day. We were very lucky with the weather. I obviously put on nail polish. I have a nail polish display in the living room, and I asked my then fiance to pick out a few colors that he liked, and I would pick one, and then he picked a few that were very difficult, like with glitter, which I had to put other colors underneath, and I ran out of time because I ended up having a pretty serious cold that manifested in my throat. On Wednesday, I got married on Friday, and I got it in the night, Tuesday and Wednesday, like that you want to swallow, but that it's not working, and you still keep feeling the need to swallow. It's really annoying and awful and stuff. So I ended up spending quite some time in bed the 2 days before, and I did not encompass that in my plans for preparation. So I ended up doing this one. It's an old one, and I have real trouble reviving this one. I put in so much nail polish thinner, I still think it's not enough. it was very hard to put on properly. It's still too thick. It's a really beautiful color though, so I do want to save it. It's really dark. When you can, in the bottle you can see like a pink and almost coppery kind of shine. I don't really ever see that when I wear it. But it has a nice texture to it. It's one of those, you know, liquid sand polishes that were like totally in for one season or something, and I loved them, so they were everywhere. But after that, they all, every brand just dumped them right after, which left me very sad. So I thought some of these hairpins, bobby pins, I don't know, might come in handy. I had like 30 of those in my hair with my hairdo. I wasn't really running short on them, so I did not need them. I think of all the things I have in here, the only thing I used during the day was this one. Yeah, I ended up having some more. These are at the bottom. These are old. These have been in here for quite a while. Maybe I should get rid of them. They look a little bit gross. So we got married on a Friday. We had a photographer for the whole day and an extra 2 hours before everything started, so we could take some pictures with the two of us in a really beautiful park that's not too far away from us and the location where we married. Got married in the town's hall, I suppose. But where we live, there's a really old part that has a very classic feel to it. That's where we got married, with just our direct families, our parents, brothers and sisters, and our witnesses. And after that we had a dinner party with like that group of people, and after dinner we had a bigger party, also for extended family and friends and colleagues and all that kind of stuff. So I think we had an attendance of about 70 people there, which was a nice group of people. And because it was such nice weather, there was a terrace that was open, like an outside place on the roof, which was very nice because inside it was warm, but outside you could cool off. And it was also a bit quieter, so you could actually talk instead of yell and everything. So everybody could just do what they wanted. If people wanted to sit down and talk a bit, or if people wanted to dance, they could do that. And I think that really was part of why so many people enjoyed it. But it was a good party. It was over so fast, though. We've been preparing it for months, and then it's over in a flash, just like that. This is gonna be thrown away after this video. Well, then I have nail tools in the case of a breaking of a nail. I could clip it off. And a glass file that I have that is, I do have the feeling it's starting to get worn out a little bit. If you have a little bit longer nails, then these are must-haves. I am going to cut my nails soon because, well, these are my natural nails. Well, obviously not the color. I really wanted something pink yesterday and I forgot I had this color, but I looked in my display and I was like, yes, that's a good pink. But I am going to be cutting them as short as I can, I think, before I go away on holiday. I'm going to the Azores, São Miguel, and we'll be doing lots of things in the sea there. And well, if you're gonna spend a lot of time in the water, your nails will get soft and they will break anyway if you do something, so I'd rather have them short. So we're gonna be whale watching and diving and snorkeling, and hopefully we'll be able to swim with wild dolphins. It's one of the few places in the world where they allow that. Obviously you still have to keep your distance, you're not allowed to touch them, you can only enter the water when they're comfortable with it and all that, because respect for nature and stuff. But I'm really looking forward to that. Just a nice display of everything around here. Oh yeah, right. I bought some strepsils because, well, I told you I had a sore throat, right? So I actually don't have the feeling that this really works. I feel like they're just very expensive candy that with a bad aftertaste. But when you get when you think you might get actually ill 2 days before your wedding is supposed to be, you just everything. I bought everything that people said would help, and I tried it because I just had to. And I also brought some paracetamol. I don't remember what's the name of that in English because I know it's called something else. It's a very common painkiller. Like a strip costs 50 cents, you know, it's like I think I'm almost through here. I use this little bag as like an overnight kind of little bag. Some of the things are so small that I left it in when I started packing it for the wedding. It's like one of those little thingies for perfume. So this was still in there. Another thing that was also still in there is a hair tie. I keep these things everywhere because it's so annoying if it breaks or you lose it in a place and where there's lots of wind. Your hair is all over your face. So I always keep it in. I have a spare one in I think every bag that I own, which is basically a whole package as spares. And now it's empty. You can go open really far. And it actually has a little mirror in it. And I'm not gonna show you the inside of the bag because it's gross. This bag has a nice texture to it, right? I don't believe I've ever used it in a video before, which is crazy because I've had this for, I think, as as long as I've had. Well, no, I don't think I've had it at the start of my channel. I actually don't remember how or where I got this, which is rare because I almost always remember everything I bought. It says Nivea, so I probably got this as a gift with the buying of 2 or 3 or 4 products or something. And I actually really like the bag. I like the size. I could fit lots of like smaller travel products in here, and it has like one big side. Oh, there's another one of English just eluding me as I need it. It has a few things on the side where you can put stuff in. I've been looking for a replacement for this. Very low-key, not really looking, but whenever I get like a drugstore, I think, well, I'm gonna take a look at what kind of little bags they have. I haven't found something that I've found a worthy replacement of this bag, so for now I'll keep this gross, worn out bag until it falls apart, I suppose. Well, I think this was a nice ramble. I think I'm gonna call it quits. I put back what I wanted to put back, which was the hair tie and the little perfume bottle and all the other stuff that I got out and made sounds with. I'm gonna have to put back at their original place. So this is gonna be it. Let me know if you enjoy this this style of video, and I'll see you guys in a few weeks, I think, at least. So, bye bye.